Hello. On July 30, 1945, at exactly 12:15 after midnight, while the U.S. Navy ship USS Indianapolis was returning from its mission on Tinian Island and heading to the Philippines, it was attacked by a Japanese Navy submarine. The ship sank in less than 12 minutes. Out of the 1,095 people on board, around 890 drowned. However, drowning wasn't the biggest problem the crew faced. The survivors encountered one of the worst shark attacks in human history. The sharks attacked many of them, and those who managed to survive often lost parts of their bodies. On the other hand, on August 28, 2007, swimmer Todd Endress was surfing, waiting for a new wave, fully prepared and ready. But suddenly, with the rush of water currents, he found himself face to face with a shark attacking him, trying to swallow him. His chances of survival were almost zero. But suddenly, something happened that changed everything. Todd was surprised to see a large army coming to defend him. However, this wasn't an army of people or equipment. It was an army of dolphins. A large group of dolphins formed a barrier between him and the shark. Not only that, but they also carried him to the shore so the rescuers could begin saving him. Welcome to the Ask Away channel. Today, we're answering the question, why is the shark a predator while the dolphin is friendly? Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get all our latest videos. The two stories we shared highlight a stark difference between dolphins and sharks. But what's the reason behind this strange contrast? Why is the shark such a fierce predator, attacking humans the moment they step into the sea? Even hearing its name can fill you with fear and panic. Meanwhile, dolphins have been friends with humans for ages. Just hearing the name dolphin can bring a big smile to your face, even though both are large marine creatures. Contrary to the common belief that all sharks are predators and attack humans, this is not true at all. Out of the 375 discovered shark species, only about 14 are considered dangerous to humans. These are the ones responsible for most violent attacks on people. Among the most infamous species are the tiger shark, bull shark, oceanic white-tip shark, and the great white shark. The great white is by far the most ferocious and is heavily involved in unprovoked attacks. There is no accurate description of how brutal its attacks can be, because no one has ever survived to tell the story. Additionally, they are often found in large numbers in open waters and are usually the first to arrive at the sites of maritime disasters or even aviation accidents that end up in the sea. There are many theories that explain why sharks attack humans. One common belief is that some shark species that attack humans might mistake them for seals or sea lions, which are among the shark's favorite meals, or they may see humans as resembling other animal prey they feed on. That's why sharks often begin their attacks on humans. Sharks attack humans in a manner called hit and run. One explanation for this strange behavior is that sharks do not like or are not attracted to the taste of humans. So, what happens is that the shark leaves a human after tasting then that sharks need. So, what happens is that the shark leaves the human after tasting them, realizing it's not what they're looking for. That is, if the person is lucky enough to survive the shark bite. For this reason, sharks are not predators to humans in the way we imagine. The number of shark attacks worldwide is not as alarming as it might seem. According to 2001 statistics, there were 79 shark attacks, with 11 fatalities. In 2005 and 2006, the number of attacks decreased to 62. Each year, the numbers keep dropping as rescue methods improve. There's always a reason, like the ones we've mentioned, that drives a shark to attack humans. Usually, they don't like us, or more accurately, they don't like our taste. Now let us shift to the other side, the beautiful, friendly dolphin. Since ancient times, there has been a special bond between dolphins and humans. This is due to the qualities that make this charming creature so unique, with their smiling faces, playful behavior, and many instances of loyalty and bravery toward humans. Dolphins are always seen as friends. One of the most remarkable traits of dolphins is their intelligence. In fact, they are the second smartest creatures on Earth after humans, contrary to the common belief that monkeys hold this position. For example, Dolphins can recognize themselves in a mirror and even examine different parts of their bodies when standing before one. Dolphins can also learn a simple language made up of a few signals through their unique whistling sounds. What makes dolphins stand out among other creatures is their highly developed and complex social relationships, which are very similar to human connections. For instance, male dolphins form alliances and assist their male companions in conflicts and similar situations. Moreover, during mating there are often numerous disputes among them. For female dolphins, friendship is a core aspect of their lives. Imagine this: the bond between female dolphins strengthens even more when they have children. A mother dolphin and her calves often spend the day with her dolphin friend, and her calves as well. Dolphins have several human-like qualities, such as love and sacrifice. They help each other and rush to the aid of any dolphin in distress. For instance, if a dolphin has trouble breathing, other dolphins will lift it to the surface so it can continuously breathe air. This can go on for several days. It's believed that this high level of sociability is one reason for their friendly behavior and affection toward humans. However, it's worth noting that dolphins are not always peaceful and harmless. In some rare cases, dolphins have been observed pulling people underwater. But to be fair, we still can't confirm whether this behavior was aggressive or simply playful, albeit a little rough. In conclusion, here's an interesting fact that might surprise some. Sharks are actually afraid of dolphins. If you're wondering how such cute creatures can intimidate a predator known for causing fear everywhere, the answer is simple. Despite their friendliness toward humans, dolphins are naturally strong and skilled fighters, capable of killing sharks. Several factors give dolphins the upper hand. For example, they are incredibly intelligent, fast, and extremely agile. The most important factor, however, is that dolphins are naturally social creatures and move in groups. On the other hand, sharks are mostly solitary. So, even if a shark is stronger than a dolphin, it fears the large numbers. As the saying goes, there's strength in numbers. And with that, we've answered today's question. Why is the shark a predator and the dolphin friendly? For anyone visiting the channel for the first time, this is where we answer all the questions you might have in mind. As always, if you have a question that comes to you in the middle of the night and leaves you puzzled, write it in the comments, and we'll make sure to answer it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and share it. And for those watching us for the first time, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get all our latest videos as soon as they're out. See you in the next episode.